if you ever put gum under a fucking table at a restaurant, go fuck yourself.
There's gum under the
There's
studio
gum
chair?
under the studio table. I don't know who did it, but if you're watching this episode and you recorded in here and put gum under it, gross.
Fucking
Your
gross,
mother
dude.
sucks at raising you.
You can swallow gum.
You can
You can swallow gum.
you can swallow fucking gum.
What's up, guys, and welcome to Who the Fuck Closed Last Night. It's your girl Krista, new video editor and unpaid therapist. On this episode, we talk about Foodie and why the hell we call it Foodie. And honestly, after this episode, I still have no fucking idea. We'll see you on the other side.
Dude, well, what are we going to talk about today, brother?
See, now that I'm going to talk about opening this energy drink.
Yeah.
Now, I got two things to say at the beginning here, okay?
Let's do it.
One is I woke up very recently, and that's my fault.
It's fine.
I'm going to say, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough, and I'm trying to be tough right now.
We're in the tough stage.
I just worked 5 days in a row.
Oof.
And 4 is the magic number with my restaurant. Jesus. I feel like I just clipped out in my own.
And the thing, I know, these
Did you
fans
hear
are sensitive. I did.
Anyways. Yeah, so I got drunk and stuff until early in the morning. Till late in the morning. Till the mid-morning.
Till the mid-morning.
Until after the sun came up. Which is part of what that's part of the culture
It is, man.
in the service industry.
Oh, absolutely it is, man. It's very
I'm not saying
common.
it's a good thing.
No, it's just like you get to talking with your buddies after work, and the bar closes, but it stays open sometimes for certain individuals that are in the industry.
Yeah, I would never say what bar.
No.
I would stay at any moment at late ever.
No. Yeah.
But no, we actually left the bar pretty early. Just went to my buddy Casey's house and just hung out. Well, the thing is, it's kind of like
started hanging
if
out.
you were getting off at like 5 in the afternoon, you know, and maybe you had a late night where you were up till like 10 or 11. You know, the world wouldn't. That's not a problem.
No. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, if you get off at like midnight
And you want to hang out and
for 5 hours, it's 5 a.m. Or 6 hours, it's 6 a.m.
dude.
So it's really not. The time frame isn't that crazy when you think of it in scale of.
What is the hours that we
Yeah, the
work.
hours that you work.
Exactly. Like that's always the I commend people in the industry that can get those hours of relaxation in the morning. I cannot.
I struggle.
I struggle with that.
I mean, very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, dude. Because it's just that's just tough. Yeah. Our hours are weird, and it makes our sleep schedule weird. And as we've discussed, our whole life a little bit different than
A little wonky.
what people think.
See, the thing is, half of all time is at night, though.
Yeah.
So I've begun to embrace it personally, and now that my friends have been able to embrace it around me, and they're like, "Oh, it's never like if it's 6 p.m. or something weird." And they're like, "Jacob, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh, I just woke up." No one's ever like, "You're sleeping your life away." Nothing like that. Or at least they don't say it to me.
No. Yeah.
But look, I don't know if that's exactly what we're trying to talk about, because I've had another burning question that I've been wanting to bring up with you.
Oh yeah. What's the burning question?
What the fuck is a foodie?
Oh, dude. Oh my God.
I mean,
Let's
someone who likes food,
like who doesn't like food?
like
know?
eating,
Exactly.
except I guess eating disorders, but like
Right.
part of
Like
being a person is eating, and eating is an enjoyable, like inherently satisfying experience.
yeah.
I mean, for most.
I would say that, man, like
There's people obviously that eating's not as fun
sure,
for various reasons,
yeah,
but most of us
enjoy
eating's a satisfying thing.
absolutely.
Just like going to the bathroom
It's
or having sex. You know, those are they're like primal human things.
yeah, man. I absolutely they are.
Drinking water,
Yeah, exactly. And I think that there's there are people that
getting
are
high.
yeah, but there's and even getting high. You got people that are like
You gotta eat
more
some-
like
oh yeah, it's a whole.
you know, I only do this.
I only get
strain.
high like this.
Yeah, exactly. I would say like I mean, and then of course there's. I think did you when I first started eating out, I was just fine with like a Chili's and Applebee's. I didn't really care about like the new restaurant in town, like stuff like that.
I didn't have that kind of money.
I didn't either. That was part of it.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So if you're listening and freaking out, Chad and I both know I know what people call a foodie.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's not what I'm asking. I'm questioning why you call it that. Because what dumb name? All right.
It is a dumb name.
Because
Yeah.
I know that they're saying like they're equating it to like saying they're like a dead head of food or something. You know, like they like the good stuff. Or the new shit or like
Right.
the unique experiences.
Yeah.
Or, you know, peppers that aren't from the country they live in. I don't know. Like whatever version of cooler, better food plating.
Yeah.
More expensive sometimes.
I think that it's almost like that movie, The Menu, that we talked about recently. It
Yeah.
is Tyler's bullshit. It is like
Yeah.
that is what I think they were directly making fun of, that foodie, self-described expert who's never actually worked in the kitchen but wants
There we
wants to
go.
call themselves
That's a
that.
big part of it because
Yeah.
no one in the restaurant industry
calls himself
is
a
like,
foodie.
I am a foodie.
Right. When we go visit other restaurants for the experience, for
And
sure.
thoroughly enjoy the food.
Thoroughly, and I would actually say enjoy it more because I'm not going to say, look, not every person, I guess, I don't know.
But eating is not a hobby, dude. Like that's what I'm saying.
yes.
You can treat it the way you treat a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
But like I play Dungeons and Dragons with some friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hobby. It doesn't earn us any money.
Right.
I'm not particularly good at it per se. Not that it's a game that you have to be good or bad, or there's so many things. But you played Dungeons and Dragons
A couple times.
that's like a hobbyist activity. That's a fun. You could call yourself a tabletop game player.
Sure.
Or an tabletop RPG player.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you play video games.
gamer.
I'm a gamer.
Yeah. Yeah. Big gamer.
Like gamers eat.
Yeah. Many times DoorDash because they, that's just fine.
It's convenient.
It's convenient, baby. But you're right. I don't think that like it. The only time I've never actually met anybody in person that has told me that they're a big foodie, but I see it.
I've heard a few.
Have you? Okay. I usually see it on dating, like it'll
Yeah.
be listed as like
on
when you're
dating
swiping,
apps.
on dating apps where it's like I'm a big
foodie.
I mean,
I eat food.
like I guarantee you, if we both swipe right, we're probably going to get some food. That's probably what's going to happen. You didn't let me know. You didn't have to.
I
let me
mean,
know.
I feel like part of dating. I mean, it's really one of the core things is finding someone to eat with frequently.
Absolutely.
That's definitely a part of.
Of the whole process.
Yeah, someone I'd like to look at.
Yeah.
While they eat, that likes looking at me while I eat. Just a couple foodies,
It's just a couple of foodies just eating the food.
dude. What?
It is a pretentious, and I do think that the people that probably label themselves that are going to be more critical of things that they just don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find other places that it can be compared. Because, like, for instance, once again, I know what they mean. I mean, they have a specific. They eat food the way that you would play video games. Like that, like it's their, like, to them, that is the fun activity. They'll spend extra disposable income on restaurants. They like to keep up with the food scene.
Right.
They like to know what's happening with cuisine and who's doing what, when, and where.
Sure.
But, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, compared to someone who is a bodybuilder and
Right.
eats 4 macros and has, like, or is, someone in sports that's like, or like an athlete that is like, food is just a fuel, and they really, like, don't. But I swear to God, those people enjoy going out to eat
Oh, absolutely they do.
and get stoked on the idea. And if there's a experience being cultivated, they thoroughly enjoy it and immerse into it. That's why we exist in the business, because we can make that happen no matter who it is. They don't have to be a
person that calls
themselves a foodie.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we want people in the neighborhood, people in the city
Yeah.
that are just excited about a new, because we've talked about how this is about community when what we're doing. We're building community. And we want everybody in the community to come in and enjoy what we're offering.
Even foodies.
Even foodies, it's totally fine. Even, hey man, we get a lot of the influencer crowd when restaurants first open. These
Oh
people,
yeah, those are foodies.
those are definitely foodies.
People that take photos of food. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I want too broad of a term.
Too broad. Yeah, because it's encompassing quite a large.
Like, there's people who spend more time thinking about what they wear
Right.
than you or I.
Oh, for sure.
And there's terms for those people, like sometimes it might be fashion model or fashion
Fashionista
designer or something.
Yeah.
Something, but even then, no one's calling themselves anything. They just do the thing.
Right. Yeah.
If anything, more people are trying to find the term for them than they are themselves.
Definitely. Absolutely.
But foodies just chose the also stupid term. Like, if you had to come up with, like, food nerd,
Yeah. Why would
I
you
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I have a better one.
A furred.
A what?
A furred.
A furred.
Like a food nerd.
A
Furred.
furred.
Yeah.
A feek.
A feek. Yeah.
I see why,
Yeah.
maybe going over it. Maybe that's why we landed
That's
on
what we
foodie.
really. Yeah. Exactly. That's just and people don't like to. Most people don't want to label themselves as something.
Sure.
Like, why would I want to just pigeonhole myself into this one thing that I like to do, especially if it's just like, I like to eat good food.
Foodie, I'm just trying to think. Like, it's almost like sounds like something that somebody's parent came up with. Yeah, he's a foodie.
He's a big old foodie. He went to the new
He
restaurant
loves
in
going
town.
to. He spends so much money.
So much he's wasted. He could have gone on a Whataburger. Whataburger
That's just fine.
that's just fine.
Whataburger's just fine.
It's good. It's Whataburger. You
Yeah.
know?
I had a friend out from California. She told me about In-N-Out.
Tried it once.
I liked it. In-N-Out, not very In-N-Out though. For
No.
me personally,
Yeah.
long line.
Long line, dude. Yeah, not as convenient as you would want it to. I mean, look, hey man, they're like a better Chick-fil-A.
Those lines at Chick-fil-A are faster than the
Efficient.
lines at In-N-Out. However, I would rather wait in the line at In-N-Out than go through 10 lines and get 10 things from Chick-fil-A.
Absolutely.
Because fuck
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A.
dude. Absolutely. In and out all day. They pay these kids well. They do the
yeah,
things.
they do. That's right.
Yeah.
They got that big safety pin on the back of their apron.
Absolutely.
That thing's cool.
That's cool.
I don't know how that mechanism works.
Yeah.
I know how
like
a
the hat.
safety pin works. I don't know how it works in that context.
They'll give you a free hat too. Do you like their hat?
Oh, yeah. You want one?
Here you go. It's on us. Yeah. Put it on.
You can get as many secret menu, man.
Oh, bro.
Secret menus. That's got to be more of a. I was going in one direction with that. I'm going to think of it in another way. Secret menus are for fast food restaurants only.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And I don't think that most of them actually want to participate. It's just some shit that.
Yeah, that's not a thing they created per se.
Yeah. Other than In-N-Out.
In-N-Out does, though. They might even be the primary perpetrators. But that is it's like you got to know about it at that place.
Right.
And that place alone, and it has to be like verified information. Like, for instance, at In-N-Out, there's the single and the double. You can order a 3x3 or a 3x4.
Yep.
But that's known information.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
They maybe don't advertise it on their menu, but
no. But people like the other secret menus. It feels like people making a Instagram or Facebook post, and being like, "These are the secret menu items at McDonald's," and the worker at McDonald's is like, "What the fuck are you talking?"
Yeah, fuck y'all, man. Dude, modifications, dude.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Like, it's such any restaurant. It's like, but
there's a point to where it's totally chill.
Yeah, for sure. Like allergies,
and almost everyone. I feel like, we never want to be a complainy podcast.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
And yeah, fuck anyone that is like, one, associated with Chick-fil-A. Two, like working in the service industry and being all like, me, I had to do my job.
Exactly.
Like, because, if you ask for a burger with no pickles, you know what that is? One less thing you have to put on the burger. It's actually less work. Congratulations. You just made someone's job easier. Maybe if there's 4 burgers and one person has no pickles and the other person has no ketchup, it can be a little momentarily bothersome, but that's where getting good at the job. It's a skill issue, man.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna fight against the workers on this one. It's like, I don't know, dude.
Are you able to just write it down and like?
Yeah, like bartending.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta make 4 margaritas and each one's slightly different, so you can't make the same one twice in 2 tins. You gotta make 4 different margs and 4 tins. And it's a little upsetting in the moment because you're like, I would love to do this the easy way. Life's not about the easy way.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Get that drink made how they want
it. Man, I will. All right, there's confession time. If I get 4 espresso martinis from the same tab, and only one of them is Tito's, you're not getting Tito's, bro. I'm like, especially in the middle of the rush.
I was about to say, especially if it's like 8:30 on the night where the special starts at 8 or whatever.
Yeah,
that is.
But the vice versa is true. If all 3 of them are Tito's and the other one's like, well, guess what?
You'll get Tito's.
You're gonna get Tito's, baby.
Now, but you can't order like that's gonna happen to you.
No,
that's the thing.
Yeah,
we'll clock it immediately. Like, if you're trying to get one over on us, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know about these secrets because you've heard people like me say it.
Exactly. Yeah, you've heard. Yeah, exactly. Now, of course, like you can't get away from. I mean, I would even say certain types of gin. I can't do that with like a well gin versus Hendrix.
Oh yeah,
and I'm not gonna because
but it's pretty much exclusively vodka.
It is pretty much because let's face it. I mean,
I make a lot of margaritas, and I don't know. In the past, it's been like, you ever made someone ordered a skinny margarita, you either immediately forgot or you just kind of didn't make it skinny because you had someone else that ordered a regular one.
Sure.
And then they're like, this is the best skinny margarita I've ever had.
It's the sugar.
It's like, yeah, because they're better with sugar, dude. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I pulled. This is kind of like another, almost like story time, relaxed episode for you guys. And I had an instance. We've talked about cutting people off, and I had.
Oh yeah.
We have the bar Recess next to us, and every Friday and Saturday, Recess is packed to the gills with a line out the door when we're winding down our night.
What is that place?
It's like it's
like a
a
beer
big
bar?
patio. Yeah, big patio beer
Can't
bar.
believe I've never gone.
We should go on a Monday, Tuesday. I refuse to go on Friday, Saturday night. Recess people, I love you. I love all of your staff. Fuck your clientele on a Friday, Saturday.
Oh,
They're
shit.
the goddamn worst, dude.
Oh wait, hang on. We live in Denver.
We do, and it is the douchiest. I don't know where they ship in these frat kids to go to this bar on a Friday, Saturday night.
I think it must be Boulder, man.
It's got to be.
It's got to be Boulder.
It's got to be. I guess there's overflow, but it becomes the
I
worst.
love Denver.
clientele.
I'm not a Boulder guy.
I'm not either. And these two guys came
You're a
in.
little more of a Boulder guy than I am.
I works there.
What are you, a rock person?
I am a rock part.
A rock person? A Boulder
I
person?
do climb, so I guess that
Sorry,
But
that was a little bit of that was a Rick and Morty reference that I will show you later.
good. But yeah, these two guys came in hammered from recess, from the overflow. They probably got kicked out of recess, and then they just fucking they couldn't tell me what they wanted.
Recess is a bar in Denver.
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry. Recess is a bar in Denver, and I'm going to reiterate. They're right next to the Lohi Postino. And love you guys.
It's not people on like Senate recess or people who still go to school that has recess. Just the phrase that he said, these two guys came in hammered from recess.
These two 6-year-olds just walked up to
these
me.
kids came back into the third grade classroom hammered, and they've been drinking. These little fellas been putting it back.
They probably had 2 Coors, maybe. Two
Coors. Total.
between. No, dude, these two just.
Sorry, I got you knocked off.
It's all good.
I said hammered from recess was hilarious.
Oh, bro, these two guys came in just like absolutely hammered from the recess, the bar next door, and they tried to order from me, and they couldn't get the words out. They were just like, what is it? What's the one with caffeine? I was like, an espresso martini, and they were like, yeah, 2. And I was like, I'm not gonna fucking serve these guys. Just fuck these guys. And then I had another thought. Our espresso mix doesn't have any alcohol in it, so I made them 2 espresso martinis, no alcohol.
I love the bait and switch, the non-alcoholic.
It felt real good. They had no idea. I thought everything was gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Then-
and most of the time you would be like, "Tell me, buddy."
Exactly. Exactly. I was gonna like charge them for like a soda, you know.
Yeah, or something.
If they behaved themselves, but they didn't.
Oh, now I'm beginning to remember you telling me this story.
Yeah, they stumbled down the steps.
This is a good one.
God, dude. And I like follow them out to the patio to make sure they're not going to bother the last 3 remaining guests we have. They're halfway down our steps, and the dude has his dick out and he's pissing on our wall. First off,
Ew.
yeah.
Oh.
I'd say poor guy.
Not the luckiest fella
Not the
in
luckiest.
the genetic draw.
Not at all. Not at all. But fuck him. And so I catch him.
Well, I mean, you know what? It's, maybe that led to this behavior.
Maybe it probably did. This
Give him
compensating,
some grace, man.
Yeah,
Just kidding. Fuck this guy.
God, fuck this guy, man. And then so I catch him, and I'm like, "Hey, man," and he's like, "Oh, sorry, dude." And I was like, give me your fucking card." Like,
doing
right now.
a public piss.
You passed the bathroom. Well, there was nobody in the You walked past it. You could have just gone in the bathroom.
Yeah, pissing outside isn't for city folk, man.
Oh, especially when there's like 2 girls like at a table above where you're pissing.
Yeah,
Not
two
okay. We're not that
girls
far.
especially, but 2 any individuals.
What are you doing? So I grab his card, and I'm like, I'm closing you guys out. You got to get the fuck out of here. And he's like, "Oh, can I finish my drink?" And I'm like, "Fucking chug it, dude." And so he chugs it like it's like gonna do anything. And anyways, I charged him for 2 Grey Goose martinis, and I don't feel bad about it. Fuck those guys. Fuck those guys.
Yes.
Don't fuck with service industry people. Like, don't do it, please.
Dude, I will say, Not that I've specifically told my parents to not listen to this podcast, because my parents, they're good Christian folk, and we have the word fuck in the name of our podcast. And you know, the way they raised me, I don't abide by the no foul language, clearly. So sorry, Mom and Dad. But you know, my parents, my dad and my mom, there's a lot of wisdom that they've imparted in a lot of ways that, I try to tell them, because, I think all parents feel like they're just screwing up all the time. I'm sure you do.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm ruining this kid's life. You're a great dad.
Well, I appreciate that.
From what I see.
But every parent does feel that way, right?
Yeah, it probably just feels like, I'm screwing it up.
I
But
know what I'm doing.
My dad he always had that kind of like, I think it was a fear-based thing where it was like, I don't want to even like ask for what I want at the restaurant. And the vast majority of people go through this, and you have to talk them through like, hey man, like, you can tell me if I screwed up your food order or something, you're paying for it. But, he kind of had this fear-based thing, probably from movies like Waiting or something, which is, I'm not saying that doesn't happen in the world, but in our industry, as it stands now, that is
It's a no-go.
That's such a, huge. No one's going to, if anything, we're afraid of making someone sick at any point.
Absolutely.
To any degree.
Yes. 100%.
Just like there's people that are afraid that the restaurant's going to fuck with their food. And, and that was kind of, the thing with my dad. Like, he's like, I don't want to make this guy upset. I want them to like me. It's probably a people-pleasing behavior.
Sure.
But, we could. Don't bite the hand that feeds.
Exactly.
And we're not going to screw you in some sort of, we're not going to spit on your food.
No, we're not going to.
There'd have to be.
Never even heard of it.
There'd have to be a serious level of being screwed over by an individual.
Right.
To fuck with their food. And it'd probably be on a more deeply personal level outside of the restaurant if I ever screwed with anyone's beverage.
I haven't even heard. I've never worked at a place where anybody at least said or did anything close to that.
At the I'll tell you, you could lose your mint privileges at the Olive Garden.
Your mint,
the little chocolate mint.
Like you're not going to get
Foodies out there. You telling me that getting some packaged, pre-made pasta with some bagged up sauce for a generally reasonable price and stuffing your stupid face with breadsticks and salad that you can get anywhere in the country now. Excuse me. And topping that off with a little Andy's chocolate mint, which is a brand that I presume exists solely because Olive Garden took them on.
Yeah.
Or at least, they probably would have fallen off the wayside.
Oh, you can get them at the grocery store.
Yeah, you can get
Nobody ever does. You don't want to spoil the magic.
That Andy's mint, they keep it cold.
Yeah.
Not always, not all the time. Busy places.
Yeah.
They give you one. And the rule for Olive Garden is, one per guest.
Mm-hmm.
But I like you. You're kind of cool. One of the things you can do, I'm kind of touching on a few of the points we've already gone over here, but, if you're getting hooked up, like you're the person who, one of you, you basically got a Tito's espresso martini on the low.
Right.
But if you do cool things like the secret menu stuff that actually works is what I'm going to call it. Like when you say to your server or bartender, whenever you have a moment, could I get a refill?
Ooh, bro.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking.
Yeah.
I got a moment right now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, could I grab my check, but no rush? Take your time. I see you're busy.
Whenever. It's like,
doc.
Well, I just had a guy say, I need can I get a refill, please?
Yeah.
Or not even please. It's like, can I get a refill? Or they hit you with one of these.
Oh, yeah.
They pointed the drink. The person saying whenever you got time, that treated me like a human being.
Oh,
I got so much time for you, baby.
dude.
You're my best friend.
Absolutely.
See what you can do is you can give them extra mints. I'll give you a to-go cup of mints. If you guys have been cool the whole time, you let me tell my little tableside jokes, which there are many at Olive Garden that you can make. That's part of the experience there is it's someone learning. They're coming into their self as a professional. And if you get that server that's going to be doing this for a long time,
oh, yeah.
they love you. Anyways, I'm kind of going on a tangent here.
Yeah.
But like sometimes it was like, if they seem like they'll complain about the mints, you're only getting one. I'd give you 2 each.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you're a really hardcore, fuck these guys, you're like, sorry, we're all out of the chocolate mints. Oh, we got so many. We're never out.
We're never out of that. But for you, not today.
We forgot to order them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's always this. It's not. Look, man.
We're not ruining the meal.
We're not ruining the meal because we take pride in that. We take a lot of pride. But at the bar, if you are that person, you're waiting a longer time. You're just gonna wait longer. You're gonna be last.
Yeah.
The most that you might, and you got a really hated table.
Yeah.
They got to be such dickheads, but you might resort to the good old passing gas while you're
you might get
letting out a
crop
fart.
dusted.
You might get crop dusted.
No, I've talked to guests and stuff. The type of people that won't come in. If you have social anxiety, that it's because you're a human and you care.
Right. About other humans.
About like coming in late and stuff. I mean, most of the restaurants, I guess, where foodies would eat. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal if you're there late.
Right.
We're open.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the people that are there that care, usually aren't the ones hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of this double-edged sword, sort of, two sides of the coin thing where like the people that the social anxiety or like the social cues that individuals, if you're like, oh, I hope I tipped enough. Oh, I hope like I did right. You did fine.
Yeah.
The very fact that you're worried about it means that you're doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people that don't, because we do have favorites.
Mm-hmm. We do 100%.
It's not like having kids.
No, it's not.
I got people that I like at the bar and people that I do not like.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, there are people that I will engage in long conversations with. There are people that I've like hung out with outside of the bar because I like them so much. But there are also people that like, I'm not going to give you any worse service by any means. In fact, I know your rhythm, and I'm actually probably going to get there before you do the little thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to engage in a conversation with you.
Yeah, in it's very subtle ways that we feel
subtle.
like, he's not getting.
Oh, he's not getting the full me on this one.
Yeah, he's getting the base level thing.
Exactly.
He's not getting a higher trim package.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, and it's also sometimes people I've engaged in a conversation with that I realize that their values don't align with mine in a way that I don't want to have a deeper conversation, because either they're going to say something that irks me or I'm going to say something that irks them, and I just don't want to even engage in that shit.
Which is,
I think that's normal. That's fine.
Yeah, but that is when we're thinking of like screwing with people or like not doing something. It's like I might wait till your drink's empty before I ask if you want another instead of halfway down.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It's really the pettiest.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to have an empty drink for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Instead of being asked before he finished his drink, he wants another.
Exactly. Dude.
I'm trying to utilize the psychology. You may not order another one, so I can get you out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like, the pettiest little.
Yeah, it's like
things.
you would never realize.
Oh, dude, yeah. Even at closing, and this is in all restaurants, like you said, it's like there are restaurants where it's like, look, if you got here before the doors are closed, we're gonna give you the full level of service all the way through, and you can stay as long as you want. But the places where, because I get that anxiety. I was at a restaurant 2 weeks ago.
I barely can go out to eat because of the anxiety I have. Not warranted. I'm sure. Like when I've gotten specifically bad service.
Right. I still
mean,
tip.
there's a place I used to go that was, what was that fucking place called? Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
It was in Jacksonville, Alabama. It was just outside of Jacksonville. It was up the road a ways when I worked at the Olive Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And I would definitely hit it a lot as like the drink after work because it was most of the way home. They had banging wings.
Oh,
If I ever go back to Jacksonville, I'm stopping by good old Heroes.
Yeah.
Or Jefferson's, but Jefferson's wasn't open as late because Heroes was like, hey, dude, they had the craft beer. They had some good cocktails. I didn't really know cocktails that well then. But they had a nice selection of craft beer. You getting a call? Am I getting a call?
I think you're getting a call. Anybody important?
Spam ? Nonprofit.
Oh,
I'm not doing this.
we're not doing that right now.
It's probably one of those auto call, like those fucking robot things.
Mm-hmm.
I used to stop by Heroes all the time. I was a regular.
Mm-hmm.
One time I went to Heroes and I sat for like 25 minutes. This is not a knock at that business, by the way. If you're ever in, I'm trying to remember the name of the fucking city. I don't even remember the name of the road. I think it was Highway 21 on the way into Jacksonville. If you're coming off of Interstate 20 in Jacksonville, Alabama.
Yeah.
Just north of Oxford. What's the name of that fucking city? The little town. Anyways, they missed me. They missed me coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And they came over and I was, was like one of the people that usually serves me. I was like, I'm going to be honest. I've been sitting here for about 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I said, no. I know you care that happened. But I'm the best person for this to happen to.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, I get it.
'Cause, yeah.
Sometimes something slips all the way through the cracks.
Exactly.
And I was just stoked that it was me.
Yeah.
But that does happen to me. And I'm just, it's like I'm almost happy to take to take it because of like, they had to have one.
Yeah.
It needed to be me. Not that I'm some saint.
Right. But I'm not the guy who's going to get on Yelp and like,
No,
lay
dude,
into y'all
fucking
or
whatever.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
But, I don't go out because like, I'm not trying to be needy. And sometimes I want what I want. And,
yeah.
but that is, the way we as service industry people interact with the service industry world is not the standard.
No, because we have the empathy of
It's like a
the other
professional.
side.
It's like more of a professional courtesy situation.
It is, man. I mean, yeah,
You also get way more free drinks than a non-service industry person.
That's the thing. We might have some things.
We got there's perks.
Yeah, there's perks. We usually do, especially if we're homies. We do get, because we can tell service industry people. There's so many different signs, and we do try to when I see a homie, even if I've just sensed that they're service industry, man, I'm not going to say that you're getting 10 times the service that other people are getting. You're getting a little bit, getting about 10% more.
At least, man.
I'm just like, you know what? You're awesome. We're really gonna.
Yeah,
take
if we're gonna talk service industry secret, dude.
Yeah.
It's almost. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
And you can't fake your way into it.
Nope.
We're probably gonna check like who you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like when have you ever had people that are like, I know the owner or some shit?
Bullshit.
That's not the way in.
No.
If you do actually know the owner's there with you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not in the service industry and you think for 1 second there aren't people getting, sometimes, especially at like restaurants, there's like VIP programs and stuff where if you're a regular lot, you're going to get a free dish here and there.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get free drinks. There are people going to restaurants and getting the whole thing for free.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a restaurant that I used to work for the group, and I go in there and it's a reasonably large group and there's a manager there. I could roll up in that bitch, get like $250 worth of food.
Mm-hmm.
In this one homie, he's not even that close of a homie. We work together well.
Yeah.
He's gonna charge me for a Coca-Cola.
Right.
No, I don't.
Right.
I did that one time.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not trying to go up in there all the time.
No, you don't want to take advantage of it.
But and that's the professional courtesy I do. But
yeah.
Of course, I'm going to tip fat.
Oh my God.
AF.
Absolutely.
But there's situations happening all the time where this guy's drinking for free all night.
Mm-hmm.
Shit that these people that are coming into recess,
dude, I do not envy.
never getting.
God, I do not envy. I see what those guys are dealing with on those Friday and Saturday nights. Besides those guys, last weekend, people kept coming in and using our restroom, and we had to be like, hey man, no, like, buy something or no.
Yeah.
And so my manager told these 3 guys, no, you can't use our restroom. And they were like, well, the bouncers at recess said we could. And she went out there and she was like, hey, are y'all telling them to do this? And they were like, abso-fucking-lutely not. And then they all collectively looked over, and there were 5 guys pissing on the wall of another restaurant in front of recess.
Oh my God.
So these bouncers are now chasing these guys.
Who are these Denver bros?
I don't know where they came from. The last time I went there on a Friday night, I was the one guy with long hair. It's never happened to me. We're talking a sea of 300 people. One dude with long hair in Denver.
That is such a funny.
Where?
It sounds like you're in the 90s saying that, dude.
Yeah. Like this is
the long hair dudes around here. What the fuck is it?
Where my long hair
I
compadres?
moved to Denver for being a long hair guy.
Yeah, bearded and long haired. That's what we do here, right?
I thought Denver was beard and long hair land.
That's what it is. That's what that's what people come here. The weed, the long hair on men, and the beards. That's it. And
you think
not recess. I don't know where they
I mean, no, Denver's, the culture here is interesting, and that's part of why we're doing this whole thing is we're trying to unlock the secrets of it, man.
We are, man. Yeah. Like, I'd love to do an episode with recess. I would absolutely love to talk.
We'll go to recess. We'll hit the playground, baby.
We're just gonna bring a mic to random playgrounds
and interview recess
attendees.
If anyone from recess is listening, what do you think of that?
I think that's a great idea. I think that's a wonderful idea. But yeah, man, it is such a weird, it's such an interesting culture from spot to spot. As we've discovered, we're focused mainly on the people who work in this industry and the differences between them and the similarities. But each spot has its own culture of customers that are drastically different. So drastically different, dude.
I had this interesting thing the other night. So I think, I mentioned earlier, I just worked 5 days in a row. I had a good work week.
Yeah.
It was just long. I had this one moment of appreciation because there's a few of my coworkers, like we've got origin-wise, some really diverse people. I've got a server from France. We have a girl from Ukraine. Nice. We've got a guy from Venezuela, and they all have distinct accents. Oh, that's great. It's super cool because sometimes like I had a couple moments yesterday where every time my food got dropped, it was by one of them. Mm-hmm. So like my guests were just getting this like world of unique accents dropping their food.
Yeah.
Which I was like, man, this makes us look super cool.
And
it's just by like, there's no. It's not like they sought out to hire these people. It just like it played out that way, which I would love to see some sort of breakdown of, diversity in regards of just like country of origin.
Oh yeah,
outside of the consideration for race or anything of that nature.
Yeah, just
like, this industry is so diverse in that regard because it offers the opportunity for anyone from anywhere for any reason, compared to it's just like skill sets and social connections play a lot larger role in you getting a job than who you are.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be talking about that next week with about the importance of immigration in our industry.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we are the number. I think hospitality is like number 3. It's like as far as like having the most immigrants.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure things like farming and
Yeah, it's farming, construction, and then hospitality is like number 3
for immigration.
Yeah.
Immigrant workers.
Now that's of course including like hotels, restaurants,
Yeah.
the whole 9. But we're going to get way more deep into that. But it is such an important part of our workforce.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's because it's about the skill set. We don't give a shit about your background as far as your country of origin, race, whatever.
Disabilities,
exactly.
No, and I will say, that was one thing I wanted to do because I knew we went into this episode, like I mentioned at the beginning, I had just woken up. What are you looking at, Jay?
Bro,
You having a moment of technical concern?
I can't believe this has happened in the studio.
Did we not record?
No, but if you ever put gum under a fucking table at a restaurant, go fuck yourself.
There's gum under the
There's
studio
gum
chair?
under the studio table. I don't know who did it, but if you're watching this episode and you recorded in here and put gum under it, gross.
Fucking
Your
gross,
mother
dude.
sucks at raising you.
You can swallow gum.
You can yeah,
You can swallow gum.
you can swallow fucking gum. Don't put it under the goddamn.
You can swallow gum.
What are we
I'm just
doing
gonna
here?
say it like 4 times.
Swallow your fucking gum.
The 10 years in your body, not real.
I just touched it.
Maybe if you swallowed a lot of gum.
God, thinking it was
Ain't
a
gonna get
screw or
stuck.
something. I just
You got gum under the table? Is it on your pants or anything?
no,
Gross.
no. But it is a large
I mean, touching it with your hand is
dog. Disgusting.
It doesn't bother me.
Does it bother you? Like the act of doing it, or just the
I
actually
don't think about it.
Ah, okay.
Like I'm just like I touched the gum.
Ah, bro, it pisses me.
I also I had a hair in my fast food burger the other day.
I don't,
And it doesn't hit me like that.
No, hair especially. I mean, I know people.
It
get
is gross.
by it.
Like
Yeah.
it is conceptually gross,
Yeah.
and I am not even kind of shaming other people. My boundaries. I've talked to you about this. Like the world interacting with me in weird and gross ways just tends to bother me less as an individual. Maybe it's just based on my experiences. Maybe I'm just refusing to get disgusted because I don't want the emotional turmoil.
Right. A feeling of having.
Yeah, I like to just write the thing off and be like, fuck.
fucking that.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
sucks.
there you go. And it was one of those things because if it's a long hair and it's like maybe a light color, I'm like, that's mine for sure. But this was like a long black hair in my burger, and I do not have a single black hair on my body. So, but I just hit it with like, well, all right, well, I'm not gonna eat the rest of that burger.
Man,
But it was fine.
yeah.
I want to encourage you to try and like ride out negative experiences on a day-to-day basis,
Sure.
so that you can live a more peaceful life.
Mm-hmm.
But peaceful is a relative term. I also slept from 10 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. today, so I don't know. A lot of people wouldn't consider that peaceful. So
Well-
you found the gum. What was I about to say?
Dude.
I had a whole separate thing I was about to.
I'm
hit us
so
with.
sorry. I just
No, dude,
the
I
gum
got
hit
it.
me.
It's locked in.
Oh, bro.
Did you say ignore you?
No, I said I'm so sorry. The gum hit me, and it just that kind of behavior pisses me off. Like doing that, because then somebody in a restaurant's gonna have to. Well, somebody's gonna have to scrape that off. It used to be more of a thing. Now it's Zins. Zins in the fucking urinal is.
We
like,
talked about nicotine on this show.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got this little thing. Now the Zen packs, the brand, the Zens, the other ones, the other brands that are non-Zens, but it's nicotine pouches.
Right.
All have a little. I'm not going to show you. I have some leftover ones, but it's got this little thing that comes off, and the empties. I have some in there right now, which is I'm holding it at this angle.
Yeah.
Where when you have one that you're ready to dispose of, you put it into the little thing. It's so many. It's the concept of littering.
It is.
Just put the trash in your pocket, dude.
Yeah.
Like you having a little. Yeah, maybe don't put gum in your pocket. That sounds
That's
inconvenient.
Ask
You
for
can
a
ask for some
napkin.
paper. You can fuck around and find a trash can.
Oh man, yeah. Bet there's one in the restroom.
You can ask. I mean, Postino has little slips of paper designed for gum.
Yep.
That a whole graphic designer person got paid money to design a little strip of paper that is for gum.
Yeah.
That is on most of the tables, ideally.
It is. It says steal this and use it for your gum.
I'll get rid of your trash of any level.
Totally.
I mean, you probably don't want to spit your gum into my hand like I'm your mother, but you can. I would rather have that connecting moment with a guest of like
straight eye contact, deep eye contact.
Spit your gum into my hand. Like I've had people that are like, "That's gross." I'm like, I can wash my hands. I do it a lot. I do it a lot anyways.
A lot, baby. Yeah.
But I'm gonna switch gears. Hit me. Look,
hit me.
Hit me right here, because I'm gonna say something about, because we started talking about immigration briefly there, and we've been trying to be strategic about how we're going to talk about serious topics on this show, and we have some very serious ones that are very, very important to us that we want to cover over time. And before we get further into our timeline of being podcasters, and we really hope we can keep finding more of you listeners out there, and I feel very confident speaking for me and Chad in that, in our views that we're going to continue to like open up. We don't believe that humans are illegal. We believe that from a political stance in this country, there's a lot of really, really stupid dog shit things that are going on with some fucking like far right-leaning Nazi type people that are being like fascist. And I'm not speaking on like a vote red or blue thing. There's people who want to continue to marginalize groups. And as people that are in the industry and work with people who's like my lifestyle and Chad's lifestyle and our well-being that lets us live and love with our families has been heavily supported by people that are thrown away by society. And immigrants, the LGBTQIA plus community, or whatever lovely letter you want to stick into that group, the queer community, people of color, we absolutely understand and accept that those people are treated like subhumans by our society through various legislation in all parts of our country. And it's disgusting, and we don't agree with that at all, and we want to do our best to ally and champion those that are not as fortunate as Chad and I are as stupid white guy bartender podcasters. Did that encompass
Oh,
the
Doc,
message?
that was extremely
Well said. So so anyone knows
that where we stand.
If you're listening to us, fuck you. If you have some kind of fucking, you think that like genocide is cool.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And
Free
I think
Palestine, dude.
I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad, and I'm glad you also, and just want to reiterate, we're purposely not majorly diving into any of those topics because we've got a couple coming up where we're going to have experts on that aren't a couple of white guys, so that we can dive into those deeper and make it from a point of an educated view and not just us spitballing. We 100%. I agreed with absolutely everything you said.
Yeah, that little tangent was me kind of spitballing,
but
that's where we stand.
That's where we stand
as individuals,
exactly.
And
when we get into the issues, we will bring on people that are gonna
know a lot more than me and Chad.
Exactly.
We know how to,
and we want to learn from them too.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I mean, I don't know everything, and there's just so many important things going on in in our city.
Absolutely.
Not not just in our country, but like in our city that need to be consistently addressed, as it turns out. And by no means do we have answers.
No.
And by no means do I have a delusion of being some sort of fucking white knight or something.
Right. But we're not going to shy away from that shit either.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
just, if you're some sort of fucking hyper-conservative, misogynist, racist, something like that, quit listening to the podcast.
We don't want you to listen to it.
Maybe that's what. Maybe there's so many of those people. That's why we don't have a lot of followers.
That's the thing. That's we're being shadow banned by the right, is what's happening.
By the Chick-fil-A homophobes.
By the Chick-fil-A. There's so many of them. And all of them that will go to Chick-fil-A. I will say that confidently right now. But all of them will not shy away from going to Chick-fil-A. And fuck you and fuck Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Is what I have to say about that.
Yeah, man. I'm no saint.
No.
I have a lot of questionable moral sort of activities, and I try to be as ethical as possible when it really fucking matters.
Absolutely. Yeah, it comes down to loving people. I mean, that's why we're in this industry, is we love people.
Oh, yeah.
Just not only the people we work with, but the people we get to serve. We do love them. And it comes down, there's nobody that would come into my restaurant that I would not happily serve, whether they're an asshole or not. Unless, I say that, there's a few people I wouldn't serve.
There's a level.
there's a level.
I would probably have to have the prior knowledge.
Right.
I mean, I work in a wealthier part of town.
Yeah.
And there's some individuals that have a lot of growth that they need to catch up with. I mean, I admittedly should have been educated on a lot of social issues a lot sooner than I was.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only go from where you're at right now.
Totally,
and it's not other people's burden to educate others,
Mm-hmm.
but becoming aware. That's how we change the world.
That's how
one
we do.
guest at a time.
Yeah, one person at a time,
One
too.
person at a time, baby.
Yeah.
I'm also an optimist.
Yeah.
So I kind of, when people are up in arms about issues, I'm like, we kind of gently bring everyone to the fold.
Yeah.
And I'm not in an evangelical way.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's so. We're getting. We're going to veer off the topic of service for a while, but one of the wisest things I ever heard was from my buddy's dad, because I used to, and it's hard not to allow your emotions to take over when things of this nature happening in the world. The fascist tendencies of this administration being one of them. And I used to get very upset about specific things happening, specific issues in politics. I still pay attention to politics, read the news every day, multiple times a day. And my buddy's dad said, Chad, and I would get on social media and rant and rave and shit like that and allow it to emotionally affect me, and allow like outsiders commenting on whatever I had to say to emotionally affect me and affect me throughout my day. And he told me, he said, Chad, the stuff that you're getting upset about, the stuff that you're ranting about, you're right. You're totally right about all the stuff that you're saying. But you can't change the world by just screaming at the void. The only change you can make is individual to individual, conversation to conversation, with people you have an actual connection with. And when you have those, that's when you can change somebody's viewpoint 10 degrees, 20 degrees.
Yeah.
When you're able to have a conversation without getting heated. Even getting heated, but not getting like angry at each other.
Yeah, no, but like if the idea is if what you would like is to have people with unsavory and unfavorable mentalities towards something, you're not going to like bully them into submission.
Oh, totally.
I think in certain cases, a friend of mine once said, he's like, I'm a pacifist, but occasionally in life, someone needs to have their teeth kicked in.
Sure.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, and it's a very wide topic
Yeah.
in general, and we're speaking in a more general term. But yes,
totally.
like I agree. If you see someone that has an idea that is, particular, let's say someone who's like transphobic,
Right.
someone who is just genuinely like has not been exposed. It's, to me, it's like clearly they don't understand what people in the trans community like have experienced in life, and what, not that you can understand it. Like, I can't grasp it because I'm not trans, but like, if you don't have compassion and the belief that this is a marginalized group of people that currently is lacking rights and are like being told by society and the law that their existence is not good enough. Like that, you have someone who doesn't get that, and in my opinion, it's because they don't understand. Because if you understand enough, like I believe that people are inherently good, personally, which may be a bit naive, but I think you have to find that way to like educate them or help them see it if you're in that conversation, right? Like,
Totally.
Obviously you can't just like force it down someone's throat because they're just going to feel attacked because they're not educated. In that moment, they're going to feel like their intelligence is being, which in this case is a lack of intelligence. But
it is, and but you've got to also remember that a lot of these people have been indoctrinated with the viewpoints that they don't like you were talking about. They probably haven't actually had a relationship with a trans person, like a friendship, or have come across or a coworker situation if they're holding on to those viewpoints, in my opinion.
And it's so separate. Like, the plight of the individuals is so separate from some big topic like trans people in sports or something. And that, like, you can't let like a topic that like the news and media
grasp onto.
You can't let that define your opinion, because when you're speaking, even if it was a town of 1,000 people or something, you're going to have life is so complicated, and humans are so complicated and complex. Like, when you let something that is a granular, singularized topic define your opinions on a larger idea, you're just being unintelligent. Exactly. Like, you're not thinking through anything.
Oh, exactly.
You're not like considering the broader spectrum you're applying your opinion on a small issue to a broader set of issues.
Totally.
Which is dogmatic, right? Like, that's the very concept of having being if you're actively fighting against it, that's like being a zealot. It's like with like religion trying to fucking apply their viewpoint of one verse out of a book to all things in life, and that's just not how understanding things works.
No. The dumbest people in the world think they know everything. Like, straight up. Like, it's like if you think that you have unlocked the secret of all every political issue and refuse to see things as more than black and white and not the gray of most issues. I'd say 99% of all issues, let's say 95%, there's some gray in there. It's not as black and white as people want to see it, but it comes down to just a willful ignorance and being fooled by people who want to manipulate you through your emotions and by blaming other people for your problems. That sucks.
And we're all in this together, man.
We are, dude.
And it's just very, I don't know, I'm happy that we got a chance to bring it up and bring up the fact that we want to be a part of some actual conversations through the lens of the service industry, because it is such a core of every community.
It is.
And that's why we're so happy to have, if you're listening right now and you're listening to this, thanks for hanging out and listening, because this is an episode's turned more into like, this is what we're going to be doing moving forward.
It kind of is.
And we're going to keep having fun.
We are, man.
We're going to keep talking with just bars and talking about food.
Get some really passionate people on here.
We're gonna get the answer of what a foodie is.
One of these
Whatever
days.
the fuck that means, dude.
Might even have one on.
Ooh,
oh, man. I don't know.
Get a foodie on.
Get a foodie on. Somebody that's never worked in a restaurant that just
Is that what are we going to define it as?
I think that's what it is.
People who are super into food that haven't worked in restaurants?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's kind of the definition.
Is that
maybe maybe we'll make it more of an influencer?
It's got to be. No, I looked up the
definition.
I asked this question on the Google the other night. Google is a platform that you can search things on.
No way.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you had like an encyclopedia, but for all of the information in the entire world. It was also created on September. It first released on September 27th of some year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which is my birthday.
Well,
I have the same birthday as Google.
Bro, congratulations.
As well as Lil Wayne.
Oh, that's you.
I said Little Wayne. It's definitely Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
And the real Avril Lavigne. Not the
one that died.
No.
No,
Yeah,
the
one that
one that died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the replacement. And let's Google Foodie. We're gonna Google Foodie here.
Yeah.
Someone with a strong interest in food.
That's it?
That's what Google said.
That makes it even worse. That's
You're interested in food?
cool. All right.
Do we got a man on the street hey, are you interested in food? Do you like eating?
Come to the studio?
Must be
real
a
quick.
foodie.
Must be a foodie, huh?
Foodie,
Yeah.
huh?
What's the?
Shaming individuals for the term.
Oh my god.
What do the listeners out there think?
Yeah. What
Maybe
do you think
leave a
foodie
bunch
is?
of comments.
Are you a foodie?
or likes.
Yeah.
Or send it to your friends.
Yeah. And make.
What the fuck is a foodie?
What the fuck is a foodie, dude? I don't know. Man, I love
did
this.
it, man.
We did it again. I'm excited, guys. We have so much cool stuff coming.
Yeah. I'm a little sorry that we didn't come more prepared.
We're in
this new studio. We got to book time, and sometimes we just got to run it, dude. We just got to run it.
Yeah, we've got like a month of interviews booked already. So we had this one day where we didn't have anything. So everything else is going to be more specific, but we got a lot of cool shit coming. We've kind of been in a transition period with the new studio, with the content we filmed before, figuring out our next steps. But we have a lot of next steps coming, like a lot of really cool ones.
Thanks for tuning in already.
Seriously.
Thanks for being an OG with us, and we love you, and
we do.
We want to just keep connecting with all you guys out there.
Mm-hmm.
I know on Instagram there's only like 350 of you or something.
It's pretty good.
So let's connect.
Yeah.
Let's be pals.
Hit us, give us some DMs. Drop in our DMs. We won't
Slide
be
in
weird.
the DMs.
Slide in our DMs. You can be weird. We won't be weird. We'll be respectful.
Don't be a stranger. You can be strange, but not a stranger.
That's right.
I say that to guests all the time on their way out.
I love that. Well, hell yeah, man. Well, guys, thanks for coming to Who the Fuck Closed Last Night.
That's our podcast that you're listening to.
Yeah.
If you're just listening, we're pointing to one of the logos.
Yeah, it's more of a visual cue, but we're going to see you on the next one. Or have you hear us on the next one.
Talk to you.
Talk to your ear real gently.
Yeah. And we'll catch you on the Who the Fuck Closed Last Night ASMR channel.
Where I just
where
chew food.
where Chad chews food and I read menus. Suggested by Foodies.
That's actually not a bad idea. I could just chew gum. Just chew gum. You read the menus.
And then you were going to put it in a trash can afterwards.
Yeah, because I'm not a dick. I'm a fucking piece of shit. All right. I'm going to go scrape this off. Find something to scrape this off.
And scrape it off.
We did it,
You gotta
guys.
stop recording, I guess, eventually.
Yeah.